How's it going, people? It is Liam Caddison here, and we're on the final episode for Squid Game, the final part of the binge react series that I've been doing for Squid Game, which has been a very, very phenomenal show, a show that I have really loved, and here we are. We are at the final showdown as we have Sung-woo, who can piss off, and Ji-hung, of course, and yeah, it will be very, very interesting to see who comes out on top. Obviously, we lost Kang in the last episode, which was full of horse tripe, by the way, of course, with her sustaining injuries in the penultimate round once she succeeded, but, you know, but Sung-woo didn't really help matters because of the fact that he ended her quicker, so, you know, it might be quite decisive in terms of did he end her suffering or whatever, but this prick is out for, like, this prick doesn't give a shit about anyone but himself, so, and he's been, if like anything, it's just another addition to despise him for what he's been doing this season because of the fact that I really loved Kang, so, yeah. But it was quite revealing in the last episode, of course. We found out that the front man was indeed the detective's brother that he's been searching for. Sadly, though, it seems like the detective also died, so that's great. We lost two cute people in one episode in half an hour. So that's all well and good, as if episode 6 wasn't already heartbreaking enough, of course. So, yes, but we have one episode left to go. And like I said, I have really enjoyed my time with Squid Game. It's been a very, very fascinating and gripping and well-written show, in my opinion. So, yeah, and like I said, with this being a part of my binge react series, I'm kind of glad it is, because like I said, when I began this, I wanted to react to this. Obviously, with everything else that I've got going on, it would be a bit of a stretch to have this find a place for itself, so I thought a binge react series would be great, especially since I did Invincible last, so it was long overdue, I thought. And not just that, though, but this has been definitely a show that I have been wanting to watch the next episode over. Like, I want to find out what happens next. I want to find out what happens next. It certainly has that appeal, and it will be very interesting. There's still some questions, of course, heading into this final episode, but it will be very interesting to see how we do conclude things. I think there was talk about a season 2 potentially being done, so I don't know if that's going to be separate from this season or whatever. I assume so, though I'm not exactly, I don't know, looking for any happy endings or whatever, so, I mean, this show has been pretty tormenting, and I'm expecting this episode is going to be no different. So, with that said, let's get into the final episode of Squid Game. This is episode number 9. Let's go. Nice catch, though.
공격과 수비 중 선택하세요.
Offense. Yeah!
이거 많이 했지. 기억나? 여기 지나면 뭐라고 했는지? 쓸데없는 소리 하지 말고.
Oh! Fuck you! Come on, Ji-hung. Come on.
Best time to fall. To fool.
It's all coming down to this.
고통을 빨리 끝내준 것뿐이야.
Yeah, that doesn't explain your shitty behavior beforehand, though. Knee him! Knee him in the cojones! Come on, buddy. Oh! Oh! No! You fucking psycho! Oh! Fuck, did he do it? Oh. He's not like you.
그만두겠어.
Yeah, I had a feeling he was not gonna take this victory, even with a sour reception. Holy shit! Holy shit!
동의서진 사망.
And he's the majority.
게임은 중단된다.
꼭 엄마가 밥 먹으라고 불렀는데 이제는 아무도 안 부른대.
He hates what this has become.
집에 가자.
미안해.
Yeah, yeah! Oh, I knew it! I fucking knew it! Fuck! Can't do it. Like, it's gonna have to take this. Yeah.
얼마 달리지 못할 줄 알았는데.
누구야 너?
그냥 꿈을 꿨다고 생각해.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. It was a bad dream because he has a lot of heart, unlike you.
누구야 너?
기훈아, 저 요즘 상우랑 연락한 적 없지?
This is heartbreaking. God.
엄마 나왔어. 엄마.
I'm not.
눈 좀 떠봐.
He's just lost everyone, and his daughter's going to America. Fuck's sake. December 24th. Wait, what? Wait. From your... No. What the hell? I mean, did they just miss it? I need answers. I need answers from you, old man.
당신이 안 치십니까?
저대로 놔두면 금방 얼어 죽을 텐데 아무도 도와주는
No,
사람이
he's not the
없어.
host. You know the host? Holy fuck.
게임을 해주면 질문에
You are shitting me. Are you fucking... I am not... I'm exhausted. What the fuck?
뭘 걸 텐가?
뭐든지. 어차피 당신이 원하면 다 가져갈 수 있잖아.
He's not. He's done. He is... Oh my goodness.
그 돈은 자네의 운과
It's not a reward to him, though. It's not a reward to him.
권리가 있어.
After all he fucking went through.
삶은 짧아. 다들 모여서 고민을 좀 해봤지.
And this is the best answer?
하면은 좀 재미가 있을까?
What the fuck?
한번 다시 느끼고 싶었어.
And so he joined the game
앉아서는 절대로 느낄 수 없는
just to experience that again.
말이야.
That's why he was so giddy in the first game. They're gonna save him. She came back for him. I think it's a she.
봤어. 당신도 봤지. 당신이 졌어.
Going back to episode 6.
하는 것보다 더 재미있을 수가 없지.
Holy shit. And is it in his hands now?
그냥 내 밥숟가락 하나 더 얹으면 돼. 걱정하지 말고 잘 다녀와.
Oh, he's lived up to 67's promise. I love that. Oh. Holy! Oh my god! Is that all? I don't think that's all of it, is it? Is he gonna try and stop this shit from happening or whatever? He's gonna be gone. He's gonna be fucking gone. Fucking dick.
용서가 안 돼. 너희들이 하는 짓이.
그 비행기를 타. 그게 당신한테
뭐?
좋을 거야.
Whoa. Oh my god. Don't know if there's a post-credit scene, but fucking heck. Guy really chose violence. I don't think there's a post-credit scene, is there? No? No? There's no post-credit scene? Okay. They don't do that shit. Oh, boy. It was very, very chilling. Very, very chilling. Oh. I wonder if he's gonna. I wonder if this is gonna like set things up for season 2 with how he's ready to tear shit apart. Phew. Man. The fact that Ilna made this shit as a way to create some entertainment for people of his stature, the rich, and put in people who are poor, because there is that common thing regarding how life is grey for them, empty, is fucking insane. Yeah. Wow. And I loved how he not only helped Sang-woo's mother, I think she was, especially with him not returning and how traumatic it was for him to kill himself, but also Sebiok, I think her name is, my favorite. She her promise was fulfilled, which was, pretty great. So, fuck. Holy shit. I mean, if this is gonna lead to Gi-hun being like some kind of bring down the system kind of character for season 2, it's gonna be very interesting. I just wish that, like, if that was the case, I mean, I don't think the detective survived, but I would have loved to have seen more exploration, if that made sense. If that makes sense with the brother and the detective, considering he was the front man, and the fucking host was Ilham. What in the shit, though? All because of this idea of entertainment about this emptiness, and that he partook in the games because he wanted that nostalgia trip. And then there was that final test if he would save the guy who was on the streets and whatnot, and Gi-hun basically left him because of the fact that it's basically testing, is he the same character that he was, this time kind of last year in a sense. And I feel like that goes in par with the fact that he waited a year until he was able to use the money. Because number 67, her brother was left in that orphanage for a year. And Sang-woo's mother was left to ponder without any assistance for a year. But I think that's more so to do with Gi-hun and the PTSD that he is suffering, because of the fact that these games have taken a huge toll on him. And I'm kind of glad that they explored that they didn't be like, oh, he quickly resolved everything once he got out of the car and whatever. This was more so focusing, because he lost his mother as well, and with everything that went on, in the on the island, with the fact that Sang-woo killed himself, with the fact that he returned, and there was no way of bringing down this corrupt system with everything that he lost. He returned to his home, which happened before, and that was a proof of some kind of test, in the sense that it's no better here than it is out there. And that was evident with the fact that he found his mother dead. So, yeah, it was more so, this thing really took a toll on him. And, yeah, I just think right now he's going through the mindset of, he is going to, with the fact that he chose not to go on the plane to see his daughter, which, like I said, I think with this episode post the games, this was more so showing a test of his character, in a sense. Is he the same person that he was when they first collected him? Because you saw him being in the shoes of that guy. Well, you saw that guy who was being initiated into the games once he began chasing that recruiter and whatnot. It was basically a replica of what happened to him this time last year. And with him not seeing his daughter, and would rather essentially burn the system down. Obviously, that's going to play in par with the comments that were made about him. I guess. So, yeah. And he would rather know all about this shit about Ilnam, and I can't believe I fucking felt sorry for that piece of shit. I fucking feel oh. And there was a reason why he was all giddy in the first game. He was not at any threat. So, yeah. And we didn't get to see the bullet, but I thought that was more so because we grew it. This is it though, they pulled the wool over our fucking eyes because we grew such an attachment to Ilnam, and the fact that they had his death being off-screened was more so of a, was more so of an idea that, okay, we don't want to see that happen. It would be so traumatic. We know his death is coming, and we don't want to visit that. We don't want to see his head, splatter to the ground. No. That was deliberate as fuck. Because they fucking pulled the gun away and be like, okay, I see what game you're playing. Fucking Ilnam. And this is the thing, though. Like, these games are fucking me up because of the fact that these games are essentially a test of character. I mean, you had this democratic debate in the game, not in game number 2, episode number 2, and the fact that the front man lectured everyone about the fact that this is an equal playing field. And, this whole thing was a test of characterization as well. Like, especially with how Ilnam said, hey, you could save that guy and whatnot. So, but at the end of the day, I think that was more so of a test of who, like I said, this time last year, I don't know, I that's what I'm thinking, especially with the parallels, especially with the fact that he didn't use that money, but there's an understandable reason why he didn't use that money, because it's blood money, essentially. It wasn't his prize, and he never saw it as that. There was a lot of trauma that was going on for him because of the fact that he went through hell. I mean, so did everyone else, but he saw someone he grew up with kill himself, and he went back, saw his mother die, and, he didn't want to, he didn't feel like he had earned that, and he didn't want, like, even though, yeah, he made a promise to Cybeok wanted to help out Sang-woo's mother, but, it still felt like with his characterization, he felt corrupted. He would feel corrupted if he used it, and you saw the face when he just returned. He was broken. So, yeah. So, at the end of the day, I can't really blame him for not using the money, because that traumatic experience is going to stay with him, and that's why he's choosing to burn down the system. Because that traumatic experience, despite a year passing and despite him using the money, but he's using it for a better reason, that I guess Ilnam lost, truly, because he's dead. So there is that weight lifted, and he's now used the money to help people out. His next objective, bring down the fucking system. So, but, oh my god. Because that's going to be riding on his mind, and I don't think there's going to be some clarity until... Well, there's never going to be a moment of clarity, but there's never going to be a moment where he can rest until he knows that system is brought down. And the fact that there was this matter of trust, because he had a connection with Ilnam. But, yeah. So, I just can't believe that, but holy shit, though. What a... I just want to know, did he pay off his debt to the loan sharks in episode 1? I'm wondering. I don't think he did, really, because it was a year, and he never touched that money. So what happened then, I have no idea, but yeah. Phew. That ending was fucked. Like, especially the old man, who we loved, who we adored, was the host. And there was a sense of common ground between those who are poor and those who are rich. There is that emptiness. Yeah. Oh my god, this... Yeah, I gotta say, especially in the latter episode, I mean, this show has been pretty stressful from the get-go because of how traumatic it is, but I feel like they kept upping the bar more as the episodes go on in terms of the trauma level. This episode was just... Yeah, holy shit. But what a fantastic... What a fantastic way to conclude things, in my opinion, for Squid Game, because I've really loved this show. And honestly, this episode, especially with Ilnam being the host, yeah, it just twisted my mind so badly, and it's like... But holy shit. But yeah, I'm gonna take some rest now, because that's 5 episodes I've done today. I did take a bit of a rest, but I went shopping like I said earlier, so yeah, but still. That episode didn't really exactly help matters, did it? So, but like I said, I think this was a great way to conclude things, in my opinion. What a fantastic show. I loved, I guess, binge watching this for the past 2 weeks, and yeah, awesome stuff. So I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care. I will see you guys next time. Toodles!